Good morning, everybody. I am just Jennifer Beauty. I've currently got my husband in the background cooking me brunch. I'm a lucky girl. And I have got my Bengal cat fighting with my Temple Spa boxes underneath me, which you might hear him. So sorry if there is a lot of background noise today. Such is life. So today I want to talk about Instagram strategies for those who are maybe socially shy or not that confident with Instagram. So whether you're a bit bashful with your posts or just dipping your toes into the social media pool, this episode will be packed with some gentle on the nerve strategies that will pack a big impact. So let's get started. So first of all, let's start with stories. And this is relevant whether it's Instagram or Facebook. So stories, only your followers see stories. And these aren't meant to be super polished, curated bits of content. This is more like the behind the scenes, the diary of, and you can have lots of multiple different stories to keep it interesting. So this is a really good way of getting used to being in front of the camera, talking to the camera, and this will help you when it comes to doing lives and reels. So get used to posting stories. So things like in the morning, if you're washing your face, just do a quick story whilst you're doing your cleansing routine perhaps, and you can have a chat. You don't even have to be chatting about the product that you're using. You could be talking about what you've got lined up for the day as you're doing your skincare, and make sure that you're using things like polls and question boxes so that people are encouraged to engage with you. Stories are also where I would do my one-off sale stories. So now and again, if something's on offer, this is where I would do a hard sell. I would never put a hard sell on my Instagram or Facebook feed. I would put it in the stories because the beauty of it is it goes in 24 hours. So if, for example, you're using Exalt Neck Gel, you're showing people how you're using it, and maybe you're talking about the benefits of the products, then you can talk about the offer and say, if anyone would like the link to look at this a bit further or to be able to get the product at this price, then click on the poll yes, and I'll send you the details. Make sure you don't have more than one hard sell story in a day, because it's a bit like watching telly. You have your main program that you're watching, and then there is a section of adverts. And so if, for example, if I turn the telly on today and it was all adverts and then a 5-minute snippet of the program, I would switch it off, because I'm not getting enough of what I'm actually wanting to see in between the adverts. So your hard sell needs to be looked at. It is an advert. So make sure that the rest of the stories, I usually would say for every 5 stories or 7 stories, I would then put in an advert. One thing that people tend to think is that they can't post. If, for example, I posted the offer of Exalt today on my stories, a lot of people would think, oh, well, I posted it today, so I can't post it tomorrow. But actually, the percentage of people who are watching your stories, the people watching will change every time. There will be some people who religiously see every single story of yours and you will notice their same name coming up every time. But a lot of people dip in and out of stories at different times of the day, different days. Like for me, I hardly ever watch anyone's stories, but on a weekend I might start flicking through people's stories, so you will be surprised at how many people haven't actually seen that story of yours. So now let's talk about your feed. So this is where it needs to be more considered. So it's not about flooding your followers with posts. Think quality over quantity. So share content that truly resonates with your brand, with your personality, and what your why is. So 2 to 3 posts a week can make a bigger splash than you think, especially when they reflect your authentic journey. So focus on making good quality posts that are educational, inspirational, or will entertain. And mix up the content that you are posting. So mix it up between carousels, reels, live, static, single post. And have a look through your Instagram feed and make sure that if someone lands on your profile, they can easily see what each post is about without actually having to click onto the post. So if you want an example of this, shameless plug, have a look at me on Instagram, Just Jennifer Beauty. And you will see that you can actually scroll through my feed and all of my covers will be 3 or 4 words about what that post is about. So if someone's specifically looking for oily skin tips, they can scroll through and then find them and go and find each one. If you don't have any covers and it's not easy to tell what each post is about, people are going to get bored because they don't want to have to look through every single post to find the thing that they want. And if you're someone who just cannot get in front of the camera, don't worry, embrace the written word. So we're talking about the power of captivating captions. So your written voice can be just as impactful, sharing stories, tips or reflections that resonate with your followers. So you could do a non-face video. So it could be panning over some skincare products with a nice bit of music in the background and then popping up some captions on the video that will explain the message that you're trying to get across. Now, if you've got no idea how to do this, go on to Canva, Canva, and type in the search bar for templates and put skincare templates or social media videos for skincare. And templates will pop up and you can change the words that are on there, you can change the background image, and there you go, you have got your reel. So in conclusion, navigating Instagram doesn't have to feel like a solo journey filled with anxiety. And by starting small, focusing on genuine engagement and embracing the tools and tips that I've shared today, even the most social media shy among you can find your voice and vision online. And just remember, it's not about how many followers you have, it's about how in tune they are with you. So just remember to sprinkle everything you do with a bit of your unique personality and charm. You've got this. I'm here cheering you on every step of the way. If you found this episode useful, please do me a massive favour and hit the subscribe button. And why not go and find me on Instagram at Just Jennifer Beauty. Have a great day.